I've been watching a lot of anime, specifically My Hero Academia. It's a show I like. Why? It's just a cool superhero show. I like superhero stuff. All right, I'm going to rank every character from Class 1A. I think it's a great time to do it because we're in like a tournament arc right now in Season 5. So what a better time to rank the characters. First off, we got Electric Zap Zap Man. I'm be real. He is average. He's average. He gets a good amount of screen time. But I'm gonna be real, I don't like his quirk. Why does it make him stupid when he shocks himself? I mean, come on. That's a dumb drawback. You can't go all out in a fight if your quirk, like he can't have one of those cool moments where he's just full power zapping somebody. Because afterwards he goes, hoo hoo hoo. And it's just like, it ruins the moment. I mean, I think it's supposed to be comedic relief. I'm pretty sure it is. But I don't find it funny ever. That's the problem. Maybe the first time I laugh, but after that I'm like, oh no. I know he's got his little gadget now that fixes that problem, but I still don't like it that much. Up next, Red Riot. Wow, love this guy. He's got a nice backstory. Like, he's got a simple quirk and he's trying to make it work around all these other people who for the most part have more interesting quirks than him. I mean, he's a simple man, and it's his struggle of like, can I get harder? Can I get stronger? It's a cool struggle. He's got a cool thing going on. And I like that he looks up to like the hero Crimson Riot, so he styled himself at that. Cool hero. I love him. I love that guy. All right. Shadow Bird guy. Some of these I know the names for, some of them I don't. I don't care. He's too edgy. At first, it was like a cool amount of edge. Now it's too much edge. This whole darkness. I'm going to name all my moves like dark stuff. It's way too much. It's way too cringy. I can't do it. I love the show Blue Dragon. It is a old anime where his power is basically that show's entire premise. Everyone has that power. Well, not everyone, most people. But it's just so cringy. I can't do it, man. I can't. It's too cringy. Tape guy, he doesn't get enough screen time. I can't. And the quirk's kind of dumb. But he also doesn't get enough screen time. I will say, though, they could have took a Eraserhead approach with his quirk and let him just kind of more wrap people up and fight like that. But I don't know. So far, he doesn't seem that cool. All right, this is probably going to be my most controversial ranking. But Deku, come on, man. I'm going to say it. He's not a cool main character. Like, I know he's supposed to be this pure heart hero. He does nothing but want to help people. That's his gimmick. He's like, friendship, love, we can be good people. Like, his whole thing is just being a goody two-shoe, and man, that's not interesting at all. This show would be better with someone else in this class taking up the main character slot. I'm dead serious. Like, speaking of one, Bakugo, easy main character. He's got this fight anyone, anything personality. That's a main character personality slot you could fill. You know, he's a little too aggressive sometimes. He doesn't think things through. Does that not sound like a main character to an anime you've watched? Probably. And I think he would fit right in the main character slot. You don't even need all the All Might nonsense. He could do it. He could do it without the best quirk, basically. It feels so lazy. Like, this guy is interesting. You know, he was a bit of a bully, but, you know, that's just his aggressive personality. Deku's whole thing, like, his early arc was him being bullied by Bakugo. That's like his early struggle. That's his tragic backstory. Bullied for not having a quirk. Man, that's not a tragic backstory. Other characters on this list have better backstories than that. Come on, how you can have a side character have so much better of a backstory than the main character? Insect animal guy. He's lame. I'm going to be real. Him being scared of insects is so lame. I know he's overcoming that fear, but come on, that is a lame drawback to a quirk. We all know it'd be cool if he had like poisonous centipedes like in his jacket pocket or something and just threw them out like, hey, bite that guy. But no, he's I can't do him, man. He's just that's such a stupid drawback to the quirk. He gets a good amount of screen time. He gets about the same amount as Tape Guy, but for him, I feel like it's a good amount, and I still don't like him. Jiro, she's a cool character. She carried the band arc. She's interesting. She has other interests that aren't just hero stuff. She has I thought you were going to go into music with her family. Cool character. Tail Guy. I'm be real. I don't like Tail Guy. I think his quirk is stupid. His quirk is having a tail, and he knows, like, Kung Fu. I think it's Kung Fu, they say in the show. He's a martial artist, basically. But some of these people they're fighting in the League of Villains, martial arts will get you killed if you try to come at them like that. Even in the Clash Training arc, where Deku fights that muscle guy would wax this guy in an instant. But to be honest, Muscle Guy looks like he would wax a lot of these guys in an instant, except for, like, Bakugo and the other Todoroki. Like, some of them, there's a hierarchy of quirks, I'm going to be honest. There's a hierarchy. And this guy drew the short straw with a tail quirk. All right, let's move on to Duply Arm Guy. I love him. He doesn't get much screen time. He's also edgy like Bird Shadow Dude. But, man, his edgy works somehow. Maybe it's because they haven't given him as much lines as Bird Guy. Bird Guy's been on the screen a lot. Like, look at his hair. Look at his mask. His eye. His edgy look works. Bird Guy, I mean, he's just a character that is dark. Like literally dark because he is a shadow bird or whatever. And has a shadow coming out of him. This guy, his quirk kind of looks grotesque when he uses it, which I think helps with his edginess. I like it. Alien Girl, she's pretty funny. She has funny moments, so she's going in B tier. Minata, S tier. When something funny is happening in the show, he is usually the cause of it. Usually. He is a funny character whenever he's on screen. He's a little bit perverted, and it's just funny. He is a... He's a great character. I love him. His great rush attack. Oh my god. His quirk is hilarious. I love him. All right, Creation Girl. She's a cool character. She has her own little struggle, internal drama, person versus self. Her quirk is not the best for just straight on fighting. It's kind of like the Tail Guy. Some of the people they fight, it's just not cool. She can honestly be a main character though. Like, that's super smart. I have to think my way out of this situation. Raw power won't help me is a cool thing that's been done before in anime, and I always like it. It's always a cool thing to have your hero not have the strongest power in the show, but they use their brain to outsmart someone who's just probably raw power, like Bakugo or something. Anti-Gravity Girl, great character. She's kind of funny. She has those moments with Deku where she's like blushing. It's like the love interest of the show. It's come on, we all know it. It's kind of cute. It's funny. We'll allow it. Sugar Rush, I hate him. I hate him so much. Why does his quirk make him dumb? That's two characters now where the drawback of their quirk is making them dumb. Sugar Rush, it looks like one he can't fix though. At least Electric Guy can fix it. Sugar Rush, come on. And it's also a boring simple quirk. I like the simple quirk like Hardening. That's a power you don't see that often. Enhanced Strength is a basic power. Let's be real. The only reason Deku's is cool is because it's super strong. It's like, it is Superman levels of strength almost. It's just, Sugar Rush is boring. I hate him. Todoroki, S tier easily. He is another character like Bakugo who could take the main character slot from Deku. Like, if you remove Deku from the show, Todoroki easily has the best main character. First off, he has a tragic origin. The number 2 hero is his father, and kind of force someone to marry him to have this genetic hybrid of a kid that has the perfect quirk in his eyes, the balance of fire and ice. There's no drawback to his quirk. He can use a lot of fire, use a lot of ice, because he can keep his internal body temperature regulated. But, he has a bad relationship with his mother and father. His mother threw boiling water on him. Now he's got this Zuko-like scar. His father's trying to, not be like, hey, I know you hate me, but hey, he's got a lot going on in his story, and it's interesting. In the beginning of the show, he didn't want to use his fire side because that represented his father, so he was mostly just ice. It was cool. That is such a great backstory for a character. That could be a great main character. Him and Bakugo could easily take the main character slot from Deku. I don't even want to hear it. It's no contest. Get him out of here. You could remove him from the show. I wouldn't notice. I wouldn't care. Speed guy. This guy is like a church group leader, a little youth pastor. He's so by the books. It's a little cringe. The class president. I don't like him. Invisible Girl doesn't get that much screen time. But she's funny. She's funny. Oh my god. Frog Girl. Easily one of the funniest people to see fight, because I don't know, something about her fighting style is just so funny. The tongue. Oh my god. Why does she's just grabbing people with her tongue? In season 5 they address it. They're like, one of the tournament arc people she fights, they're like, she wrapped me in her tongue. It's a little funny. Belly button laser guy, you gotta go D tier, man. You're so annoying. I know he's supposed to be cringe and annoying and kind of like a comedic relief character. I don't like him. It's just too much. It's way too much. I know this Deku pick down here is going to be controversial. He's just not that interesting as a character. Bakugo or Todoroki could take that slot. But hey, I know these are controversial opinions. Probably, maybe not. Maybe there's someone out there that really likes Tape Guy. I don't know. Comment down below who you think should be an S tier that I didn't put in S tier. I think it's a great ranking. I think this works perfectly.